will jump it up. And taking a look at the officials, Tony Brothers, Aaron O'Neal dumps it to Simmons.
For him to be effective, but I think Simmons is going to be a creator, so finding ways to use.
Good look, maybe getting him some confidence. O'Neal lobs it up, and clacks Durant, lobbing it up badly. Jackson couldn't fing his way. Didn't get
in a year, and things are moving. And
corner O'Neal, way percent three-point shooter, and that is going to. Directing traffic, wanted O'Neal to take it.
Aggressive, but there's so much more for this. You see again that if you push the pace, you'll get more.
New O'Neal was alone. Rebound. Seth Keel for Halliburton. The no look, nice. Well, as Seth
have been in Claxton on the floor. You have
Irving off the mark. He can lost the basketball. Then Simmons is and making sure that in these trying.
Talk about this Brooklyn Nets team. There are guys coming back from injury. So when you're
Irving, defense will help that, and being in the right spots. Guys are forgetting. He can't hit, gets rejected by Durant.
This is what the Nets need more of.
Team to begin this season, and Washington as Duarte can't finish. No, on the attack, O'Neal.
3-and-D guy. He can score, he can dribble.
Irving guarded aggressive. Curry gets it back to Irving. Up, Healed, nice look, and Jack
to be able to bail you out because they're two of the best.
Durant banks it up in the corner. Duarte, no, a foul against Halliburton. Durant goes back.
Pressure him. He's going to be able to just throw darts. A bunch of families. Wasn't about that specific thing, but sing it. So to say that and not
was the phrase that.
The Alex Jones on Aaron, so we're going to get back to the basketball, but then you have to answer these questions. I believe when Kyrie tells me, he's like, look, I'm not right. Why do that? That's the question that I out of hand.
It's Curry, his three, Taze reverses here.
But right now, the runner-up in my hey, this kid has a chance to beat they have in Indiana.
Well, he just Harris off the mark on.
You just wonder why they just haven't started him. Pacers.
Mills gets a good look. The Nets with their first three, working through it. Three won't go for Nembhard in
the game. I wonder if he just had a mental.
One of the things, Megan was talking fouled again. First pick of this PR best natural defender.
Without defense and
defensively out of the gates.
Plays some of the most elite defense. He's in a contract year. Like
Mathurin surging to the cup.
Ability. He's got the athleticism.
In this first, Mathurin, ridiculously tough schedule in the second half of back-to-back.
No. But you're also a player. Had a tough game to get, Milwaukee.
Mills got fouled.
All these shots is like, just put your hand up. But if you're that close, jumping just puts you in.
.com to get your Nets membership or to
because I just want to show him a little love. Got one. That's when you get an and one, especially if
Stin misses pull-up three. Defensive rebounding percentage. Morris, long jumper, and Mills, the guards. Watanabe attacks the closeout. Durant on the bench. Nembhard, well, that's
jealous. Okay, you guys can go up there.
Back. Here's Healed getting a good look and not 5 of 9 from 3-point. Kicks it out. Mills just haven't knocked them down. Meanwhile,
look, coming out of college in even 18 months.
Great ball. Here's Mathurin got hooked by Morris.
Look, it's always good. Morris.
Claxton will head out also with O'Neal as well as Simmons.
Going to get to walk to the paint. And
O'Neal shovels. Simmons have 14 assists, and they could have a lot time to crack back. Lloyd was stepping in for Rick Carlisle, who shots. He looks like a vet. Their third of the half. Buddy Hield managing their
surgery myself while I was playing here for the Buddy Hield with a great back cut. Rush them back because you don't.
It'll be a managing thing all season. Curry has a better one. Hill's 0 for 3. Curry's 0 for 4.
Fatigue factor for some players here.
Pacers with not that time. Curry finds Durant. Jackson spins. Neal on the attack. Back to Harris with some space.
The second player with them forced them. Teammates.
Harris short offensively, despite all. Forces that one up. Sims.
You got to weather this storm.
Halliburton gets that. Just like
game. On top of it, the Nets only have 9 free.
In the corner.
Their players, once they start getting into the
game for Indiana. A deep. Irving cups it up, aiming for Irving.
He probably averaged 2 steals a game.
Back threes. That lob. Yes. Irving. You bet. And they have the lead back. Gets right around.
Ben, Royce, Joe, no guarding them.
Irving
Early struggles from three. The man is in
to the corner. Matherin
that has 19 points already.
Clag.
Discipline is not just the
Having the right habits with that. Airman Carlisle listened to Richard. But Simmons definitely healed. Shooting practice. It's now up to 40% from Claxton. Claxton healed. No. Follow. There's Durant right back to Irving. Irving looks off the pass.
going to guard Ben Simmons. He's going to show.
Halliburton.
Yeah.
Irving mid-range. Fourth. Early and so far in the third. Working Durant. 5 feet above the court. Halliburton.
I do not miss that guy. Where's he at?
Of the mean regression. Jalen Smith. Durant on the cut. 16 for 27. The heel. There.
The line.
Irving, no, been injured, for chunks of.
See the hesitation. He's not going to constantly try and shoot floater.
Durant, rim corner, Smith. All
like help. That needs to be somebody.
Shooting it well. Good hands from Simmons.
On the defensive end.
And a foul is called again. Pull up three. Matherin. Vitazzi in the corner. Duarte has Durant to his right. Durant really battled. Claxton going into the body. Couldn't hurry to the bench. And the call came late, and that might.
It's the way you have to do it.
Irving. And Claxton came in.
And Kyrie versus anybody to.
Not the fourth. Watanabe. Duarte, good contest.
Right, even the elevated
gets fouled there on the rip move. Looking at Cook. Is a good one. Irving in and out. Healed. And Duarte. Here's Watanabe. Finds Duarte.
What to say there? There's a lack of community line.
Irving pushes off Harris, and that is an electric outside of it. Last the top one, pennant flag. Don't miss out.
I honestly, building sold out right now.
Oh,
I'm sure I've ever seen in my life.
Nembhard bounces. Irving with some space. Irving sneaks it to Durant. Gets it in on the switch. And it's going to stay here. Nembhard, free for Brooklyn. Durant, especially where the score is involved. Johnson
guarded. He can knock down.
Down 9. Simmons. Oh, what a setup from Halliburton. And tied for the league lead. Simmons on the switch. Now clock at 2. Duarte. Durant looking to respond. Does foul on Irving before on an out of bounds. Chetikit. Off the Simmons lobbing it up.
The job of getting back in transition. You're not seeing trends there by Ben Simmons with the hustle. Did that Rockets game and
pivots. Got fouled. Because I think at this point we're spread out. What do you make of that?
Well, if you're taking that ball out of the basket.
28 assists, but that's the difference. They need stops though. Corner, Halliburton, Matherin, in and out.
You're going to have to put together.
Halliburton to 3. Durant on the attack.
It flattens the defense. Now when Joe is probably get about 3-4 stops in a row and
has 27. The rookie Durant bounces.
Row ahead, John Stockton.
It ends up with Matherin in the corner.
You can't leave the corner.
A 30-point night. Irving went for
moving forward.
To shoot from the free throw. Separates. Halliburton deflected by Harris.
Great start to the season for this, help build this momentum for the
together through these. Feeling like it was, and you felt like, okay, you want to build
your schedule as they give up another offense.
3 guys standing around, trapping.
That's offensive foul.
Grouping. He has Durant on the attack.
That's a backcourt, or not back.
Buddy Hield card since 2000.
When you got KD, Kyrie, Ben, Royce, Joe, Finn, if they defend at a high level, there is no guarding them.
Irving.
Don't worry about Kyrie's early struggles from three. The man is
Hield to the corner. Mathurin.
No chance, especially when you're talking about a kid that has 19 points already.
Clags.
But that's where it's more of the discipline. It's not just the execution
in the right spot. Having the right habits with that. An airmail instead of coming off the bench. I guess Rick Carlisle listened to Richard. Little floater rolls off. But Simmons definitely. Hield. Wow. O'Neal, shooting practice, cash.
AD a corner three.
Nets now up to 40% from bodying in, draws two, finds Claxton. Claxton, he
Ball well.
Hield, no, follow, no. Maybe been a jump ball. Here's Durant, right back to Irving. Irving looks off the pass, and 21 points.
And if you're not going to guard Ben Simmons, he's going to, or a guard to switch or to show.
Halliburton, that's a rookie. He's 41% in his career.
Yeah.
Irving, mid-range. Nets and Pacers going back and forth. Early in the 13 Nets so far in the third. Dishing, Smith, working Durant.
And he's got the depth.
Our camera's 25 feet above the court. In the air. Halliburton. Brady.
Oh, God. I do not miss that guy. Where's he at?
16. Speaking of the mean regression. Get you, Candy. Jalen Smith with it.
Well, so they are.
Durant on the cut. 9 from 3 last night. They are 16 for 27. Thus, Hield. There he is
in his career. Run him off the line.
Irving, no.
Together.
Hey, Curry's been injured, for chunks of that.
Now, that's one of those ones where you can see the hesitation. He's not going to break. You go to the body, it's a much easier finish than to constantly try and shoot floaters straight.
Yeah, looking around at each other. Durant, rims Curry. Wide open in the corner. Smith, off.
That's not Kyrie and Ben's, help. That needs to be somebody else.
Indiana shooting it well, down to 1. Halliburton, good hands from Simmons.
Rhythm, he's starting to get his hands back, on the defensive end.
Simmons. And a foul is called again. Mathurin, pull up 3. Off who there for the Nets? Durant gets Mathurin. Vitaze surgery. In the corner, Duarte. Harris looking to push. Has Durant to his right. Frustrated with him. Durant really battling.
Sure that we're giving him an extra look.
Claxton going into the body. Couldn't fit in the game for Brooklyn. Curry to the bench. Durant was grabbed by Johnson, and the call came late, and that might...
Take fouls aren't going to go away. It's the way you have to do it.
Irving. He working Watanabe, and Claxton came in.
And I'm sorry, KD and Kyrie versus anybody 2 on here in this third quarter.
Anything free, but it's the third, not the fourth. Watanabe at go, now trailing by 2. Duarte. Claxton out on Duarte. Good contest.
3-point shot is the one you should shoot.
Yeah.
Right? Even the elevated amount.
Getting himself going in this third. Gets fouled there on the rip move. Out at Barclays Center. Aziana. Durant looking to cook. Couldn't second differential. We'll make sure this is a good one. The traffic sets up Irving. In and out. Vitaze, Hield, and Duarte.
To that finish.
Here's 5 to shoot. Watanabe. Vitaze finds Duarte. He got.
I don't know what to say there. There's a lack of communication. Gotta take the challenge. You got to run some of these guys off the line.
Irving. Duarte pushes off Harris, and that is an offensive struggled inside the arc. They've been electric outside of it.
That starts with getting up into some of these guys.
The Brooklyn collectible items, a Brooklyn pennant flag. Don't miss out for the last 3.
No, I honestly embracing this team. You got this building sold out right now.
Oh, what?
Pop and pop. He is the best guard finisher I've ever seen in my life.
At the beginning of the 4th. Nembhard bounces. Jack. Irving with some space. It's gut check time. Down 8. Irving sneaks it to Durant. Could Johnson. Gets it in on the switch. The 15 from the floor. Off the window. And it's going to stay here. There you go. Nembhard. That went flying in. 4-on-3 for Brooklyn. Durant. We've seen in second halves especially where the scoring.
And look, I think other guys are going to get themselves involved.
Johnson.
Shooter, but from the corner, unguarded, he can knock down 3
assists. Nets are down 9. Simmons.
Even better than what it is right now.
Oh, what a setup from Halliburton. And Durant at will. Tied for the league lead. Was able to shake O'Neal. Now Simmons on the switch. Mather. Shot clock at 2. Duarte. Durant looking to respond. Does not
arguing that much.
Oh, and now a foul on Irving before used a challenge on an out of bounds with bench etiquette. Off the 13. Simmons lobbing it up.
Exactly what they were doing. They've got to clean that up. We've seen some things. One, they're doing a good job of getting back in transition. You're not seeing transition on the defensive end, but great job there by Ben Simmons with the hustle.
He's on the table as well.
I did that Rockets game and
Halliburton pivots, got fouled. The offense in the second half specifically, because I think at this point, Leafs half, it was much more spread out. What do you make of that?
Well, the offensive end. If you're taking that ball out of the basket.
Season high 28 assists, but that's the difference. As you said, Richard, make a memory. They need stops, though. Side, Jackson to the corner, Halliburton on the glass tonight. Mathurin, in and out, popping to 1 and 5.
You have to do is you have to outwork him. You're going to have to put together
3 for Brooklyn. Halliburton to 3. No
job with it.
Durant on the attack.
From Ben Simmons to Joe Harris, and flattens the defense. Now when Joe, look, all you have to do is probably get about 3-4 stops in a row, and then
Mathurin has 27. The rookie finds Harris. Durant bounces.
Jason Kidd, the throw ahead, John Stockton, without the clock moving.
Irving went for the steal. It ends up with Mathurin in the corner. As if to ask, why did you do that?
You can't leave the corner for leeway currently right now.
A 30-point night for no idea. Irving went for the...
Even if it's not tonight, moving forward.
Halliburton, 6 to shoot from the free throw. Durant separates. Left. Halliburton deflected by Harris.
You know, is this a frustrating start to the season for this? Things that are going to, you know, help build this momentum for this.
With is them just sticking together through these season was it feeling like it was impetuses and frustrations. And you felt like, okay, you want to build.
Basically means that you have the lesser part of your schedule as they give up another offense.
You have 3 guys standing around. Nets down 9. Trapping.
That's offensive foul.
Seconds to go. Turtleneck guy is still grouping. He hasn't trying to shed defenders. Durant on the attack.
That's a backcourt. Or not backcourt.
Buddy Hield came off to their worst start since 2000.